General Paul Lokech, whom you were warning me about, I was yesterday in Parliament with some NRM MPs somewhere. Of course, was seated somewhere under opposition and so on. And so I joined colleagues from the NRM. Sometimes I like to sit with them, and also hear them out and also share some thoughts here and there. And I told them something about Lokech. I said, I think General Lokech had a bright future. That's what I told them, and that's my thinking. The General Paul Lokech had a bright future in this country, whatever that would be, but that seemed to be the case. He's a guy who seemed to be rising. His work in Mogadishu and so on. He was brought here, and I think for me the challenge is he still had the Mogadishu mentality. That's my thinking. He was a smooth operator, quite brutal from behind the scenes. I think in his mind he thought, now we have to treat Kampala like Mogadishu, together with Kayanja Muhanga General also, who both were in Mogadishu.
They were in Mogadishu at the same time when they overran the commercial center of Al-Shabaab called the Bakara Market and the university campus of Somalia.
So there you are. So I think that when General Lokech was deployed here, in his mind, it had, and by the way, that's why many times when these soldiers leave, war fronts and so on, they have to be taken through a lot of counseling, rehabilitation, and so on. I think that in his mind, he thought, now I'm going to treat this like I did Mogadishu. And when he partnered with Kayanja Muhanga, who both on Mogadishu, because he saw all that kept happening, and he was really the force behind it all. There's an image that hit me hard. I was with friends as we saw this chopper, the UPDF chopper, land in Pader with the remains of General Paul Lokech. That chopper on December 30th, 2020, is the same chopper that landed in Kalangala and picked up Honorable Kyagulanyi. And of course, all that was at the orders of General Paul Lokech. That's the chopper that brought him to Kampala and then eventually was taken to his home. Again, at the orders of General Lokech, the Nubian leaders and others were arrested and they were held, for over 6 months, for no offense whatsoever. It humbled me, that image. Just that image, that very chopper that picked up this one. Now is the same,
That's one.
I thought, wow. I think it's important that we treat people with dignity, with respect, while we are alive. Because we are here today, tomorrow we are not. General Lokech is also famed for saying something akin to, those of you who want to protest, make sure you have written your will
and bought your coffin.
And you have bought your coffin. And I thought, wow. I don't know, it seemed like a joke to him. He loved to say things in a simple way and smile a little bit. It was not funny, of course. But point is, I think for me, the lesson I learned from a life such as this one, treat people with respect, try and do the right thing while you're alive, because you're here today, tomorrow you're not. May his soul rest in peace.
When Oito Jok died in a plane crash, and his remains were taken to Namirembe for prayers. Then Bishop of Namirembe Kauma, he said, those who live by the sword die by it. I think he was quoting the Bible somewhere. And Kauma also died. So please, your day is also there.
All of us. That's why I'm saying we should all think about that. Eventually the day comes. So
I was wondering where he was going with that one.
Oh, makes it sound like Joel had said he won't die or he's immortal. All of
us are going to die.
No, that's not the point.
That's why, regardless,
Thank you.
Of course, you guys want to kill us. You have killed our people brutally. So,
Namfi on microphone, and Namfi also, you be nice.